Rafael Palmeiro has spent his career in the shadows of those more attracted to the limelight, but no one's been more durable or consistent, and Friday night brought his time to shine. Palmeiro parked on $29.99 as the Orioles took on the Mariners Friday night in Seattle. In the first, Palmeiro's son Patrick watches his first at-bat, and Joe Pinheiro in the dirt. Palmeiro walks. What happened to him on Thursday night in his final at-bat. Palmeiro now batting in the top of the third. And that's not going to get through. Richie Sexton, the killjoy here. So he's still at 2,999. Even the fans in Seattle wanted to see number 3,000. Palmeiro's third at-bat. All eyes on him as he chases history. In the fifth against Pinheiro once again.
Down the line, this may be it. It goes into the corner. There it is! 3,000 for Palmeiro. It's going to be a double of Melvin Morris scores.
So Palmeiro with a double and an RBI, and he's the 26th player in Major League Baseball history with 3,000 career hits, a trademark effortless swing. And he cruises into second, finally able to celebrate the moment. His son Patrick getting excited about it, and then Palmeiro gives his son a big hug. His wife Lynn able to enjoy the moment in the stands, cheering him on. And Palmeiro acknowledging the crowd. They've been really kind to him in Seattle over the last couple of days. Palmeiro 2 for 4 with the RBI. Orioles win 6-3. Here's Lisa Sullivan.
Rafael, first of all, congratulations. When that ball hit out there, the dirt in the left field corner, what was the first thing that went through your mind?
I just wanted to get to second base. I didn't want to get thrown out. I didn't want to have to head back to the dugout and feel bad about it. But you know, when I was standing at second base, I just felt relieved that it was over with, and we can focus now on just playing out the season.
You said it was a fastball. When did you know that it was number 3,000?
When it hit right inside the foul line. I mean, when I hit it, I kind of knew that it was going to be fair, but it went pretty deep in the outfield, and it was tailing pretty fast.
When you got back to the dugout, you got the ball as a souvenir, obviously, but then you kissed it. Why?
You know, it's just, I don't know. I just, it was an emotional time, and, you know, it means a lot to me. It's one of those things that, you know, I never thought that I would be involved in anything like this, and, you know, I'm just very thankful. You
are now in very elite company. Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, Eddie Murray, and you, the only players in Major League Baseball history to have 3,000 hits and 500 home runs. What does it mean to you to be on a list like that?
Yeah, it's just an honor, really. You know, those guys are, you know, if you talk about the greatest players of all time, those three names always appear. So I just, you know, I don't belong in that group. I mean, I've played a long time, and I've been lucky, and I've had some success, and I've played, you know, like I said, a long time, but Eddie Murray and Hank Aaron and Willie Mays, I mean, talk about the best of all time.
Well, you certainly are in that group. You've been chasing this milestone all season long. What's it going to be like to come to the ballpark tomorrow and not have 3,000 on your mind or anyone else's mind?
Well, you know, like I said, I'm just relieved that it's over with, and now our team can relax and focus on just coming out here and keep grinding and keep winning, because you know, the Red Sox are in first, and the Yankees are right there with us, and you know, we're trying to win.
All right, thanks a lot. Congratulations again, Mr. 3000, Mr. 3001.
Thank you.
Back to you in the studio.
Okay, so Palmeiro becomes the 26th player in Major League history again to collect 3,000 hits, and he's also in that 3,000 hit, 500 homer club, and he's creeping up on the even more exclusive 3,000 hit, 600 homer club. The members there, just Mays and Aaron.
Bizarro world in Boston so far this weekend. Red Sox closer Curt Schilling proved about as effective Thursday as the guy he's filling in for, Keith Folk. But all the pitching really has been turned upside down at the Fens this weekend. The Yankees' Game 2 pitching line says perhaps even more about their season, because after spending all that money on Randy Johnson and Carl Pavano and Jared Wright, New York Friday wheeled out a murderer's row of Tim Redding, Darrell May, Jason Anderson, Buddy Groom, and Scott Proctor. Yes, they're all actual Yankees, and Boston feasted at Fenway. David Wells appealing his suspension for making contact with two umpires earlier this month. Yankees not making contact with Wells, who allows just 1 run on 5 hits in 7. Tim Redding, his Yankee debut, quote, "I could die today a happy man because I put a Yankee uniform on." Well, the Yankee brass maybe not so happy. Johnny Damon extending his hit streak to 27 games. First pitch Redding throws. Redding shelled. He allowed 6 runs on 4 hits in only 1 inning. Bottom 2, Trot Nixon with Melky Cabrera playing center for the Yanks.
Swinging a line drive to center field. On comes Cabrera. He misplays it. It gets by him. It's rolling all the way to the center field wall. Ortiz scores. Manny scores. Nixon rounding second on his way to third. He's going to be whizzed home. And he scores without a play. Trot Nixon touches them all. 3-run score.
Cancel the Melky Cabrera Yankeeography. Nixon's first career inside the park home run. They're loaded. Big Poppy. Yard. Off Buddy Groom, his 23rd home run, 4th career grand slam, and 2nd slam this year. 17-1. Red Sox over the Evil Empire. Boston's second 17-1 win over the Yankees this season. Those are their 2 largest margin of victory over the Yankees all time. Series continues with an early turnaround Saturday afternoon at the Fens. Rangers and A's in Oakland, chasing history perhaps after Rich Harden took a perfecto into the 8th Thursday for Oakland. Here's Barry Zito, top 2, rings up Hank Blaylock. 2 batters later, Kevin Mensch. Yes, he went. Top 3, Richard Hidalgo. Zito obviously looking sharp here, trying to win his 4th straight start with that big loopy curveball. 6th inning, Rangers still without a hit. Gary Matthews Jr. ground to short to end the inning after a walk to Mark DeRosa, so the no-hitter intact through 6. Zito bidding for the 11th no-hitter in A's franchise history. They've had 5 in Philly and 5 in Oakland. 7th inning, Mark Teixeira. Dan Johnson with a terrific sliding grab in foul ground. 2 outs. Next up, it's Hank Blaylock. He goes to right center, and Mark Kotze, he's got that new contract, on the run, makes a nice catch to end the inning. Zito's no-hitter intact through 7. A's have not had a no-no since Dave Stewart in 1990. Rangers trying to jump start their bats with the jumper cables. Soriano leads off the 8th, grounds to 3rd, no-hitter good through 7 1/3. We go back to Thursday, we mentioned Harden. He had the perfect game against these Rangers through 7 1/3 until it was Soriano who broke it up with a single to center. Well, through 7 1/3 here, it's Kevin Mensch. Back to Friday, and Zito facing Mensch. Gone, and so's the no-no. Rangers, though. Oh, man. Rangers lose 7-2. Zito gives up just the 1 run on 2 hits in 8. A's have won 5 in a row in 15 of 18. So for the 2nd straight game, an Oakland pitcher takes a no-hitter into the 8th inning only to see it broken up with 1 out. Those 7 1/3 innings are the longest no-hit bids this year. Before Harden's effort Thursday, the longest no-hit attempt was 6 1/3 innings by 6 different pitchers.
Wins. He's 5-0 since June 6th. Bottom 3rd, game tied at 1. Runner on 3rd for Carlos Beltran. He's down swinging. Smoke struck out 5 in the game. 4 hits, 7 innings of work. 6th inning, bases loaded for Wilson Betterment, and Glavine gets some help from Jose Reyes. 7 innings for Glavine, 6 hits, walked 4, struck out 2. Top 8, Roberto Hernandez to Betterment with a runner on 3rd. Reyes unable to make the play. Ball goes off his finger. Braves take a 2-1 lead. Look again. Reyes' finger takes the brunt. Finger was cut, but he remained in the game. Bottom 9 now, David Wright, who homered earlier in the game. Last hope for the Mets. Well hit the other way, but just a little bit short. And the Braves hold on for the 2-1 win as Smoltz outduels Glavine.
Brewers winners of 4 straight, hosting the Nationals, losers of 4 in a row. Bottom 8, Brew Crew down 3-2. El Caballo. Carlos Lee is 23rd. This off Livan Hernandez. That ties it at 3. We go to extras. Bottom 10, new National Mike Stanton. 2 outs, runners on the corners, facing Lyle Overbay, and Stanton appears to have Ricky Weeks picked off. Weeks said he saw Stanton step toward home. That's why he was off the bag. And yes, the umpire saw it as well. Balk. Stanton balks in the winning run. Another look. Stanton called for making a motion toward home plate. Frank Robinson said there is no way he stepped to home. Where is home plate? Down the first base line? There's the move. The umpires immediately jumped on it. Stanton balks in the winning run, and Brewers beat the Nationals 4-3. For the division-leading White Sox, bottom 4, Mauer to center. Steve Findlay is back there, and he's at the wall. Oh, he's been tremendous over a long career. Top 6, Sean Figgins almost gets himself picked off, but that doesn't faze him. Next pitch, there he goes.
Takes off.
His 27th steal this season. Meanwhile, The same at bat. Darren Erstad singles. They'll waive Figgins. Manufacturing runs here. 2-1 Angels. Bottom 6, Justin Morneau. To Erstad. Shannon Stewart all hung up. Twins run themselves out of the inning. They had men on the corners, and this hurt them badly because they end up losing a 1-run game. 3-2. LA of Anaheim has equaled its season high with 5 straight road wins.
2 strikes. That would have been strike 3, but Victor Martinez lets the ball get away from him. Everett safe at first, and the inning continues. 2 batters later, Aaron Rowan up, and when you know it, it drops. Paul Konerko and Everett scored 3-0 White Sox. It would add a 4th run in an inning that should have been scoreless. Sabathia like, thanks, guys. Now how about some Ozzie ball? Top 6, 4-1 White Sox, 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Pablo Osuna takes off for second base. Martinez not having a good night. His throw in the center. Chris Widger scores. Osuna on to 3rd. He also had 4 hits, 5-1 Sox. Next pitch, Tadahito Iguchi. Squeeze it. White Sox win it 7-1. Freddie Garcia improves to 6-0 over his last 11 starts.
Astros winners of 16 of 20 going into St. Louis Friday. Top 1, Craig Biggio. Going to left center, Jim Edmonds chasing it, but hold on. So's Reggie Sanders, heads up. Sanders remarkably holds on to the ball to record the out, but Edmonds would be okay. It's Sanders who had to leave with a left rib bruise and right ankle sprain. 9th inning. Runner on 3rd, Jason Isringhausen trying to shut this down. Facing Mike Lamb with a 1 out. Cannot give up the fly ball, otherwise it's a sacrifice fly, and that's what they get. Orlando Palmeiro, I did. He scores to tie it at 2. Bottom 13, Cardinals down a run here. 1 man on for Albert Pujols.
A 3-2 payoff pitch. The runner goes swinging a long one into left field. Did he get enough? Get up, baby. Get up. Get up. Get up. At the wall. It's a 2-run homer. Albert has sent us home with the winner.
Pujols' 5th career walk-off. Cardinals win 4-3. They snap Houston's 3-game winning streak.
Starts with the Pirates and the Cubs. Kerry Wood struck out 5 to give it 1 earned run on 2 hits, worked 6 innings. He got all the offensive support that he needed from Jerry Hairston Jr. With the bases loaded in the 6th, special moment, his first career grand slam, and the Cubs win it 11-1. Rockies and Reds. Ken Griffey Jr. has very quietly hit 18 home runs this season, number 519 in his career solo shot. Reds win it 4-3.
Padres hosting Arizona. Bill Murray in a bucket hat. That's good stuff at Petco. Top 6, D-backs down 5-0. Sean Green. Here they come off Woody Williams' 15th, and Arizona on the board. They're down 5-1. But wait, there's more now. How much would you pay? Later in the inning, Chris Hammond facing pinch hitter extraordinaire Tony Clark. This guy can pinch hit. Even with a busted bat, Jose Cruz Jr. comes around. Diamondbacks down 3 now. Clark, .429 with 3 homers and 14 driven in as a pinch hitter this year. Next up, it's pinch hitter Troy Gloss. Off Scott Linebrink. 3-run shot is 20th. Diamondbacks come all the way around. They bat around, tied at 5. Hold on. Bottom 6, here come the fathers. Khalil Green singles to left. This will score Mark Sweeney at 6-5 after a Robert Fick walk. Dave Roberts, RBI ground out. Ramon Hernandez makes it 7-5. Damian Jackson singles in 2, so now it's 9-5. Scoreboard even can't handle it, Mark Grace.
That's code for a lot of hits in the 6th inning.
Little technical issue. Next up, Brian Giles. Jackson scores. After the D-backs put up 5, the Padres also bat around in the inning, and they win 10-7. A lot of fun at Petco. Dodgers with a 5-game losing streak hosting their arch rival Giants. Michael Tucker 6 for 16 with a double, triple, and home run career against Derek Lowe. Top 1 leading off the game against Lowe. His 4th of the year. He had a 4-hit night, 1-0 San Fran. They're loaded in the 3rd. Ray Durham doubles down the right field line. Michael Tucker scores. Omar Vizquel scores. Moises Alou as well. 4 hits for Durham. And the Giants, all kinds of offense. They go on to win 6-0. Dodgers have now lost 6 in a row.
But we're going to do it anyway. It's SportsCenter's Not Top 10. Starts at number 10, Sports. Nationals and Brewers tied at 3. 10th inning, 2 on. Mike Stanton pitch.
They call the balk. That means the game's over.
Brewers win on a balk-off.
Kind of like that. Number 9, It's, well, some Yankeeography auditions, and these are the ones who didn't make it, like Dave Justice goes a 5-hole right there.
It hadn't been that long for him either.
Well, he's not going to make Yankeeography doing that himself.
Number 8, this is the belly flop contest, Steve.
Nice.
In Denver, the winner gets a trip to Mexico, and 21-year-old Bronwyn Schindler was the winner. She didn't really have that much of a belly either.
Number 7. Century 21 home run derby. You know, we're kind of picking on Jason Bay here. He had to follow Bobby Abreu, who hit like 1,000 home runs. But Bay representing Canada, well, bagel.
They should have given him a hockey stick.
Nice.
Number 6, Brewers and Braves. Julio Santana facing Kelly Johnson. Johnson goes down literally. I mean, that's just embarrassing.
Number 5, Tigers Devil Race. Scott Kazmir facing Craig Monroe. Monroe to foul territory. Aubrey Huff really running hard, a little too hard, in fact. Well, trying to, you know, avoid that mound over there.
Nice hustle, though. Number 4, Marlins and Phillies. Kenny Lofton at the plate. That's well hit. Miguel Cabrera. Maybe he should have run a little harder or something. Just off his glove.
Well, guess what?
Got to focus.
Number 3, same game. Cabrera at the plate. Sharply to left, Pat Burrell.
That's payback.
Those lights are awful bright out there. He's just defending himself at that point.
That was pretty good. Number 2, Yankees and Red Sox. Trot Nixon at the plate. And Melky Cabrera.
No, you're not making a Yankeeography doing that either.
That's a rookie mistake. Did you see the look Derek Jeter sort of gave him when he's coming back in?
Number 1, Canada and the U.S. in the Gold Cup.
Gol, 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 gol. Bueno, se lo cambio. Autogol, 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 autogol. Y se